Good morning, all. Just check whether my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, let's start what we have seen. So, in our subject, we have seen a resolution of single force right from basics of engineering mechanics. We have studied how to resolve force right from beginning. A single force in which we have considered the direction also. How to give direction of the force. So means if it is going towards right hand side upward, we are considering it as a positive. Whenever there was a single force, either you can use sign convention or what we can use arrow we can use. So in bracket we can show arrow. Likewise, we have solved problems where there was a single force in principal directions. Likewise, examples we have solved. Afterwards, we have seen how to solve moment problem. So we have seen the formula for moment. Moment is nothing but magnitude of force into
Magnitude perpendicular.
Perpendicular distance.
Perpendicular distance.
perpendicular distance. That formula we have seen. After that, we have solved the problems on how to calculate moment in a force system. So two special cases we have seen. One which was having a particular force passing through a point, moment is zero. On the other hand, if a line of action of force will pass through a certain point, then also the moment will be zero. Likewise, we have seen, we have solved the problems on how to calculate moment. So today, very important point we are going to see, that is composition of forces. So here, what we are going to do, so in this particular system, there will be a number of forces will be acting on a body. So what the system? So we have discussed a lot many things regarding system. So in this case, there will be a number of forces acting on a body, and we are going to calculate resultant. What will be the resultant of the forces? So you will see what is the name of our chapter, resultant of coplanar forces. That is the name of our chapter. So here particular chapter now will come into picture. Here there will be a number of forces acting on the body, and we are going to find a resultant. So what is this? So you can give the title, composition of forces, in which what does it mean by composition? So composition means to find out resultant. This is most important thing, to find out resultant of a force system which very important, which produces the same effect as that produced by the entire force system. Means if on a body number of forces are going to be act, so what will be its total effect, that we are going to find out by the calculating resultant. So this is most important. So how to find, if there are number of forces are acting on a body, how to find the resultant? So for this, so first part of this chapter will come into picture here. So resolution of force we have seen. So whenever there is a some inclined force is acting on a body, what we are doing, we are just resolving one component in horizontal direction, which we are calling it as a x component, and another component we are taking as a vertical component, it is called as y component. So similarly, if there are number of forces, we have to first step to find out resultant. Very important. What is first step? To resolve the forces horizontally and vertically. In short, I will say we have to calculate its x component and y component of that particular force. Then what is next step? Find the net force. How to find net force? Net force means total. So what does it? So what the word is used here? So so here it is used as a net force. We have to find it as a net force. It is nothing but we have to find it sum. We can go for algebraic addition using sign convention. So I have told in earlier method our type number first, where there was a single force. That's why either we can use sign or arrow. Likewise, but here compulsory. Here compulsory we have to use sign, either plus or minus. That is most important thing. While finding the resultant, we have to use sign only depending upon where that force or line of action of force is going. Positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, or negative y-axis, depending upon that. Means in short, we have to resolve the forces in x and y direction, or horizontal or vertical. Then we have to find its summation of all x components we have to find for each and every force, and summation of all y component we have to find out. That summation, while making the summation, we have to consider sign convention. Is it plus or minus? That is most important. Sign convention we have to take and find the resultant of the components by using summation. This summation fx plus summation fy. Here most important formula is resultant r is equal to, what is that formula? Under root. So here under root summation fx square plus summation fy square. This is the most important formula. You should note down and you should remember hereafter. So whatever addition we are going to go for, that we have to remember here. So summation fx square plus summation fy square. This is the resultant formula r. So it will be Newton again. So whether force is given in kilonewton or Newton, depending upon that, unit of resultant force will be Newton or kilonewton, whatever. So likewise, we have to find the resultant of the components. On the other hand, if we want to find the direction, then also it is given as find the direction of the resultant. So here at the bottom, formula is given tan theta is equal to, so summation fy divided by summation fx. So this is the formula. This formula you can apply. Suppose from this formula, suppose you want to find theta. So what will be theta? From this formula, theta is equal to, what will be formula for theta? Tan inverse of
Summation of
y upon summation fx.
summation fy upon summation fx. Likewise, you can find the formula. So have you understood? So there will be a force system will be given. We are going to solve example immediately. So force system will be given in which we are going supposed to find its horizontal and vertical component. Then we are going for addition of all x components of each and every force. Addition of all x component, it is known as fx, summation fx. Addition of all y components or vertical components will be known as summation fy. Once these components will be calculated, then we have to apply the formula to find out the result. Which is the formula? Resultant r is equal to under root summation fx square plus summation fy square. Okay, shall we solve example now? It's very simple. Isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we will go for example now. So write down first example. Write down this example now. Find the first example. Find the resultant of force system which is acting on the equilateral triangle of 1 meter side, as shown in following figure. So what it is given? So very simple problem. Find the resultant of force system which is acting on the equilateral triangle of 1 meter side. So you will see this diagram carefully. So what is the object here? A equilateral triangle. Correct. Equilateral triangle is given in which how many forces are applied on equilateral triangle? Three forces are applied on the equilateral triangle. So once this word will come into picture, equilateral triangle, you should know all its property. So what will be the included angle between two sides of equilateral triangle?
60 degrees.
60 degree, or we can say all included angle so will be 60 degree. So all angles will be 60 degree, no issue. So three forces are there. What we want to find? We want to find resultant. Okay. So in solution now, shall I solve this problem?
Yes, sir.
Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Have you written problem statement?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
find the resultant of force system which is acting on the equilateral triangle 1 meter side. So one side is given 1 meter. What will be this side? This side
1 meter.
all side all
1
side
meter.
1 meter. 1 meter. All sides will be 1 meter. Okay. Now, so here I will write now solution. So what we have, what is our first step while finding the resultant of a force system? First, we have to resolve force into its x and y component. Correct. So what I will do here. So first, resolve force. Which force we will take first? 80 Newton or 60 Newton? Which we will take?
80 Newton.
80 Newton.
Okay, 80 Newton we will take. Now tell me what will be its x component, summation, sorry, not summation, apex or x component of 80 Newton force. What will be the formula? Apex is equal to. So angle we have to find out either with horizontal or vertical. So how much angle it has made? 80 Newton force. So if we'll extend the line of action of that force. So if I will give here for certain name to this triangle ABC, if line of action of that particular force, if I will extend backward direction, so this angle will be, how much will be this angle? So where my cursor is there, are you observing? At point C,
60.
60 degree.
so whether this angle will be 60 degree. So what this 60 degree angle is made with whom? X axis or Y axis? By 80 Newton force.
X axis.
Axis.
X axis. So what formula? X axis. So what formula will become here? F sin theta or F cos theta?
F cos theta.
F cos theta.
Theta.
F cos theta. So I will write here F cos theta. Now what is the value of F? 80.
80 Newton.
80 into
80.
cos 80 into cos 60. Calculate now how much it will be. 80 into cos 60. What will be?
40 Newton.
How much?
40.
40 Newton.
40 Newton. Now very important sign convention. If you see arrow of 80 Newton force, where it is going, positive x-axis or negative x-axis, if you extend.
Negative.
Negative x-axis.
Negative x-axis.
Negative x-axis. Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
So shall
No,
I write
sir.
minus 40
No,
Newton?
sir.
Minus-
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Minus 40 Newton. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
What
yes,
about now? One component is over for 80 Newton force. So what about its Fy component? I will write here. Fy is equal to. Fy is equal to what formula will become now? Already we have written for apex. F cos theta. So what
F
will
sin theta.
F sin theta?
F
Very
sin
simple. F sin theta equal to what will be the value of F? 80. What will be the value of sin theta? Sin 60.
60.
Calculate now. 80 into sin 60. How much it is?
69.28.
69.28.
Very good.
69.28.
69.28 Newton. Very important is remain the sign plus or minus. If you will see line of action of force 80 Newton force, where it is going? Positive x-axis or negative, sorry, y-axis. Positive y-axis or
Positive y-axis, sir.
Positive y-axis.
so shall I give a sign as a positive? Shall I
Yes,
give?
sir.
So its sign will be positive. Any confusion? Any difficulty?
No, sir.
No. So one force we have resolved, which was that 80 Newton force we have resolved here. So shall we go for next force? Which force we will resolve now? Next force, resolve
60,
force.
60 Newton.
60.
Okay, resolve force 60 Newton. Resolve force 60 Newton. So now concentrate on 60 Newton force. Then either we have to find one angle, either with x-axis or y-axis. So if we'll extend line of action of force 60 Newton in backward direction, where it will meet at point B, whether it will meet at point B, where I have given B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will so what will be this angle?
60.
60 degree.
60.
Again 60 degree, because ABC is a equilateral triangle. Very simple. So what will formula will become for 60 Newton force for x component? Fx is equal to
F cos theta.
F cos
F cos
theta.
theta.
F cos theta. What is the value of F?
60 Newton.
60.
60. What is
60.
what is value of theta?
Cos 60.
Cos 60.
60.
Calculate now. 60 into cos 60.
30.
30.
30.
30.
30. So what will be sign for the apex component? Concentrate on line of action of force or arrow of 60 Newton force, where it is going. Positive x-axis or negative x-axis?
Positive.
Positive x-axis.
X-axis.
What sign I should give here? Plus or minus?
Positive.
Plus.
Positive.
Plus.
Plus. So I have to give plus sign. Any confusion, any difficulty?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Next
No,
now.
sir.
For same 60 Newton force, Fy is equal to, what will be the formula? F sin theta.
Sin theta.
F sin theta. What is value of? So I will write here only 60 into sin
60.
sin 60. Calculate how much it will be.
51.96.
51.96.
51.96.
51.96. Very good. 51.96 Newton. What will be the sign? Plus or minus? Concentrate on line of action of 60 Newton force. Positive y-axis or
Yes.
negative y-axis?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive y-axis.
Positive.
Positive y-axis. So sign will be plus.
Yes, sir.
Plus. So how many forces we have resolved till now? Two.
2.
Which forces remain? So I will write here now. Third number force.
30 Newton.
Resolve force 30 Newton. So if we'll concentrate on 30 Newton force, so is it inclined or vertical or horizontal? How it is?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. It is horizontal force. So if at all you want to find the angle, so it is parallel to x-axis. It is parallel to x-axis. If at all you are going to find its formula by our regular method, fx is equal to. So how much angle will be there between two parallel lines? दोन parallel line मध्ये angle किती असतो?
0.
0. So if at all 0 degree. So if at all you will find fx component, formula will become f cos theta. What will be the value of cos theta?
0.
Theta 0.
0.
So 30 into cos 0. 30 into cos 0. How much it will be? So
30.
30.
30.
So sign now, plus or minus, where it is going? Positive x-axis or negative x-axis?
Positive x-axis.
Positive x-axis. Positive x-axis. So here also I will write, suppose Fy is equal to f
Yes,
sin
sin
theta.
theta.
What will be the value of f sin theta? 30 into sin. Now what?
0.
Sin 0 is how much?
0.
Sin 0 0. So it will become 0.
0.
So Fy will become 0. So whether all the forces we have resolved in step number 1,
Yes, sir.
whether we have resolved
Yes,
all
sir.
three forces in its x and y components,
Yes, sir.
we have
Yes,
resolved
Yes, sir.
all the components. Now what is the formula to find out the resultant?
Q root of
We know R is
Summation.
equal to summation
In square root
Fx
summation.
square plus
x
fy square.
like this formula is there. So what we have to find? Now we will find summation fx. So find out summation fx. Addition of, in considering sign convention, sign convention for x components. What will be the first x component? Minus 40. Minus 40. Then next component is plus 30. Then next component is again plus 30.
plus
So what
40
will be the addition? This
20.
minus
Plus 20.
20, sir, 20.
plus or minus?
Plus 20.
Plus.
Plus
Plus
20. Plus 20 Newton. So similarly, summation of Fy is equal to, first component is plus 69.28.
28.
Next is what? Plus again. Plus
Plus
51.96 plus 0.
0.
How much it will be? Calculate. 69.28 plus 51.96 plus 0.
121.24.
121.24.
121.24 Newton. So now both the values are with you. R is equal to now summation, sorry, resultant R is equal to summation fx square plus summation fy square. So are you
Okay,
apply
sir.
the formula and tell me the final answer? Resultant R is equal to calculate now. Formula is with you. Summation under root summation fx square plus summation fy square. Both the values are with you. Summation fx plus summation fy. Calculate now. Summation fx, summation fy. And tell me the what is the value of resultant. Anybody? Roll number 38, 70, 16, 40. Is it possible or not? What is the value of resultant?
122.87.
122.87.
Correct. 122.87 is the correct answer of resultant. So once again go for calculation. Those who have not got 122.87
87.
Newton is the answer of resultant of this system. So this answer is the correct answer. So any problem? Roll number 16, have you got this answer? 40, Shinde. Roll number 40, roll number 70.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Have you got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for your information, so if you have not solved, you can take screenshot of your this slide, no issue. Shall we go next? Any problem, any suggestion in this?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Any difficulty? So what is the first step? Very simple. First step, we have to consider force,
Resolve
each and
the
every
force.
force. We have to resolve in x direction, then you have to resolve in y direction. Most important thing, you have to consider with whom angle is given, or you have to find out by applying geometry with whom angle is given, and then you can resolve into x component, y component, then go for addition of all x components. It is called as summation fx. Then addition of all fy component, it will called as summation fy, and formula is very simple. R is equal to under root summation fx square plus summation fy square. Any difficulty? Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this will be erased, so you can take screenshot if you want. So shall I erase?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next problem.
Yes, sir.
Problem number 2. Similar problem. Find the resultant of force system which is acting on the equilateral triangle of 2 meter side. Same problem. Something similar, a little difficulties added in this. Find the resultant of force system which is acting on the equilateral triangle having side 2 meter side. Now instead of 1 meter, it is given 2 meter. So how many forces are there in this system?
3 forces.
3.
Which are they?
70 Newton.
70 Newton, 50 Newton, and 100 Newton.
Very good. 70 Newton, 50 Newton, and 100 Newton. These 3 forces are there. Now, so let's go for. So have you can draw this diagram by freehand in your notebook. One equilateral triangle having 2 meter side and 3 forces. Likewise. So first thing now. So what is our first step? We have to resolve forces in x and y component. That is our first step. So first force, which force we will take first?
70 Newton.
70 Newton.
70 Newton. So I will write here resolve force 70 Newton. So let us go for 70 Newton force. So either we have to find its inclination with x axis or y axis. So what will be again equilateral triangle is given. Okay. So what will be if you will extend line of action of force of 70 Newton backward direction? So what will be this angle? What will be this
60
angle?
degree.
60 degree.
60 degree.
60
With
degree.
which with which axis this angle is given, x or y?
X-axis.
X-axis. If it is x-axis, what will be its apex component?
F
For
cos
example,
theta. F cos
F
theta.
cos theta.
f cos theta. Calculate now. What will be the value of f 70 into cos
Cos 60.
60?
35.
Calculate.
35.
35.
35.
Okay, 35 unit will be Newton. What about sine? Plus minus.
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 So you have
Minus,
to
sir.
see carefully where line of action of 70 Newton force is going. Positive x-axis or
Negative.
negative?
Negative
Negative
x-axis.
X-axis.
So shall I write minus 35?
Yes, sir.
Yes, minus
Yes.
35 Newton. What about its, what will be the formula for its Fy component? Fy is equal to
F sin
F
theta.
F sin theta.
F sin theta. Calculate now. F will be 70 into sin 60. How much it is? Calculate first.
60.62. 60.62.
Very good. 60.62 Newton. What about its sign? Plus or minus?
Positive. Plus.
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 It will be plus y. Y.
Positive y-axis.
Correct.
Pos-
It is going towards line of action of force going towards positive y-axis. Which will be next force? Tell me which force we will take for next. Resolve.
50 Newton. 50
Newton.
Newton.
50. Okay, 50 Newton force. Apply the mind and you tell me now how to take inclination either with positive either with x-axis or y-axis. How to take? So,
Y-axis.
now concentrate on equilateral triangle. I will give name as A, B, and C. Concentrate here. A, B, C. So whatever 50 Newton force is applied, so it is applied along line AB. Correct? तो AB line बरोबर चाललेला आहे. Along line AB. ठीक आहे. So what I will do now, I will extend B to C line along this. So मी काय करतो इथं ही line इकडे अशी extend करतो. Like this. So what is this angle? This angle is 60.
60.
This angle is 60. Any problem inside angle, internal angle this 60. So what will be this angle? So where I have given this. So what will be this angle?
60.
60 also.
What will be this angle?
120.
Huh?
120.
120?
60 degree. 60 degree.
Opposite angle equals.
Opposite all angles are equal. That's why I'm telling you have to give more concentration. So whatever angle I want to find, so this angle will be 60 degree once again. And with whom this angle is? Is it ह्या 60 degree angle कोणाला problem आहे का? हे opposite angle आहे. These are the opposite angles. Okay. These are the opposite angles. So any problem in this?
No,
No,
sir.
Also.
No, sir.
Okay. So with whom inclination is given? Or it is there with x-axis or y-axis? At 60 degree angle? X-axis.
X-axis.
So while resolving force 50 Newton, so what will be the component Fx will become? Fx is equal to
F cos
F
theta.
cos theta.
F cos theta. So what is value of F?
50.
50 into cos?
Into cos 60.
Cos
60.
60. Calculate. 50 into cos 60. How much?
25.
25.
25. Very important. 25. Sine. Where that line of action of force 50 Newton is going? Positive x-axis or negative?
Negative.
Negative x-axis. So what should be the sign?
Minus.
Minus.
Minus 25. So what about its Fy? Fy is equal to
F sin
F
theta.
sin theta.
F sin theta.
Yes, sir.
Value of F is 50 into
50.
sin 60. Calculate.
60.
60.
Calculate.
43.30 Newton.
Very good. 43.30 Newton is the answer. What about sign? Where it is going?
Negative.
Positive or
Minus.
negative?
Negative.
Negative
Minus.
sign.
Negative y-axis.
Negative
Minus.
y-axis, very good. It is going towards negative y-axis. Which force we have resolved right now? 50 Newton. Which force is remained now to resolve?
100 Newton.
100 Newton.
100 Newton. So I will write here resolve 100 Newton force. 100 Newton force. So now in inclination we have to find out in inclination. In bracket it is given 30 degrees.
30 degree.
In bracket it is given 30 degree. So whenever it is given 30 degrees, so acute angle is given. Lagu kon Marathi मध्ये. Acute angle is given. So will you apply your mind and tell me with whom this inclination is given 30 degree?
Positive x-axis.
Very good.
X
Positive
axis.
X. Huh? Who is saying negative? Someone said negative. Is it given with positive x-axis or I will see in better way. X-axis or y-axis?
X-axis.
X-axis.
Any confusion? So if I will draw a line here, something like this. So this angle is given 30 degree. This angle, correct? Any confusion? Any difficulty?
No, sir.
So 30 degree. This inclination. This 30 degree angle is made with whom? X-axis or y-axis?
X-axis. With X-axis.
X-axis.
With x-axis means horizontally. So what we will do? X-axis. So what we have to do? Fx is equal to
F cos theta.
Cos theta.
Fx is equal to f cos theta. Fx is equal to f cos theta. Calculate. 100 into cos 30. How much?
86.60 Newton.
How much?
86.60 Newton.
86.60 Newton. Where this line of action of force is going? Positive x-axis or
Positive
negative
x-axis.
x-axis?
Positive.
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 Positive x-axis. So plus. What about fy? So here I will write fy.
F
Fy is
sin
equal to f sin theta.
F
Fy is
sin
equal to calculate. Value of f will be
50 Newton.
50 Newton. Sin theta will be sin 30. So 50 Newton. Where sin will be positive or negative?
Positive.
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 Yes, sir.
Sign will be
Positive
positive. Okay. So whether all forces we have resolved here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we have to do now?
Summation X.
Summation of apex.
Resultant we want to calculate. For that purpose, what we require? Summation apex.
Apex.
So first
Summation of
component is what?
apex.
35. Then minus 25. Then plus 86.60. Calculate this. With sign, I have considered here sign. Keep in mind. Minus 35, minus 25, plus 86.60. Abhijit
Plus
will mention, Abhijit.
96.6.
90,
Plus 96.6.
96.6.
6
26.6
Newton.
26.6 Newton, sir.
26 है sir.
20.
19 कौन है?
20.
26.6.
6 Newton.
26.6 Newton. Summation Fy. Summation Fy is equal to. What will be the first component is what? 60.62. So plus then minus 43.30, then plus 50. Plus 50. Calculate. Summation Fy. Calculate.
67.32.
67.32
32.
Newton. So what is the formula for resultant? Both the values are with us now. What is formula for resultant?
The
So-
root summation of apex square.
Plus summation
Summation of fy square.
of Fy square. Calculate now. Both the values are with you now. Calculate first. Very few students are giving answer. I don't know why or what others are doing. Abhijit, what is your roll number?
Sir, 66.
Okay, still me answer. What is the resultant? Shubham, 16 roll number. Resultant R is equal to.
Resultant, sir.
Ha.
R is equal to under root summation of fx square plus
fy square.
Summation of
Calculate
fy
that.
square.
Both the values are with us now. Calculate that now.
sir calculate केलंय
How much it is?
72.38.
Any more answer?
72.38, sir.
72.38.
72.38.
72.38
72.38.
Newton is the correct answer. Thank you, Abhijit, and whatever answers are given by other students. So any more answer, any other answer other than this? Rule number 3.
No, sir.
Have you got
No,
same
sir.
answer? R is equal to 72.38.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
likewise. Any
Yes, sir.
difficulty? Any difficulty?
No,
Any
sir.
problem?
No, sir. No. No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So very
No.
soon this chapter will get over. Few problems are remained. So now only 2 minutes are with us. So if those who are having difficulty, they can free to ask questions. So this chapter will be there for our multiple choice question test. I will take multiple choice question. Means we will discuss in one of the lecture very soon. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Once these problems will get over. So you might have got the notice regarding multiple choice questions.
सर उद्या इंजिनिअरिंग फिजिक्सचा पेपर आहे की पण
नाही लेक्चरला म्हणतो मी आपल्या